matchup that should be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Grab 50, grab 50. Warrior 70.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. In motion goes the tight end. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover.
And hit behind the line.
Ooh, I forgot he had fucking Taylor.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20, 10. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown. How
about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense They'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll set up a throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be called on the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds.
Not be that fucking raw. That is insane.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. These two teams all tied after 1.
Get it?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Give me that shit.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amber Thomas. And the 49ers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got
Way to pick him up. Great fucking block. Great fucking block.
49ers. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jeez, you can't come back in the game, bro.
Locked into your contract for 3 years. And your phone is locked into their network too. No 2-year upgrade for you, John. But T-Mobile has a way out. Introducing the Easy Unlock. Bring your AT&T lock phone and T-Mobile will pay it off and give you one of the latest 5G smartphones for free. Plus, next time you're upgrade ready in 2 years versus 3. You're free now, little one. So are you. Just so we're clear, I did your for comedy. Free your phone now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They stay on the ground with Allen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Taking it about the 16. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return.
You talking
the
to
Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Okay, right?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
This dude is literally not doing shit but blitzing.
Performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up, They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball.
On the Rocket League.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Touchdown! A great play there. 42.
I think I had it with my for my little nephew. I think I was playing it with my nephew before.
Hey, you waiting for me? No, not really. Yes, I guess it was. Still no word from Amber. I was thinking about this. She doesn't really know me, so why would she trust me? I'm sure you were clear about how serious you are.
And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Boy.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Bro,
Here looking for 3 yards to pick
this
up
dude
first.
is blitzing every play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he's getting mad because he's getting beat, and he's blitzing and pressing.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3rd catch of this first half for him. And this
What am I
was a
supposed to
first
do?
down.
I'm
2
going right over the
minutes
top.
remaining in this
So I'm
first
running right
half
at your
of
blitz.
football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that is taken
hungry.
in by
Come on,
Njoku.
bro.
Touchdown,
You gotta
Washington.
get there, brother.
David Njoku, 54 yards.
And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. To Allen on the dump off. And he'll be out of bounds.
Why would you give me a man that's on the fucking ground?
13 yards there at a Washington first.
That makes no fucking sense.
Throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a carry for Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back to throw now on first down.
Thank you.
And for the third time,
So many times you don't run that same route, brother.
Picked off by Fred Warner. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Well, I'm dead.
Thank you. I don't have them, so can't help it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. He'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there as the first half
Cover
is
2
winding down. And
or Tampa 2, one of them
will extend
motherfuckers.
their lead here just before halftime. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop,
Nigga, what?
I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position.
Nigga,
not just elite
what?
guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Bro, when I seen him get the animation, I was like, oh, motherfucker.
Out there set and ready for this next drive. The
Yes,
Washington offense.
yes, bro.
And with 10
Yes,
seconds
nigga.
left, not really enough time to put something together. Now the pressure comes and he goes
Bro,
down.
I was so
Just
hot.
inside the
When I got the
10,
pick in the end zone, I was like, okay, let's go.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Nigga, y'all not going to overtime, nigga. This game is over.
For Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he about to. I was like, take the 3, take the 3. When you didn't, I was like, oh shit, we got a chance. We got a chance.
Now inside the booth alongside
Like,
Charles
fuck.
Davis, Brandon Gordon set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the
Yeah.
second half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive.
Damn, bro, got all the way down the field, nigga, and got my field goal blocked.
Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Yeah.
Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Yeah, they've all come down to one fucking possession. One play.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Bro, this fucking running back.
20 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific.
Nigga, I didn't like him. Like the first 2 games, I was like, nigga, I'm about to change this. But man, this motherfucker, boy, he is not for play,
Not just the
nigga.
series that we're watching right now, I know
This nigga is a dog.
From halftime on the defensive side of the ball, sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
Because that nigga would give it up.
2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100
that
yards
nigga
for
would
the
give
game.
it up.
He lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw.
I don't know what you did. What were you thinking? What the fuck were you doing?
Touchdown 49ers.
Niggas be trying, boy.
Second touchdown of the game.
Bruh, I don't know what the fuck you was thinking.
Guys are able to push that lead out a
Niggas be trying to cover the slot receiver with the outside corner and that shit, bro.
Up to 4 touchdown passes.
That's just not gonna work, champion.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Safety was there. I don't know why he moved.
Touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is,
he's got a man complete.
Who's that little fast-ass nigga?
Touchdown, Washington.
Okay. Oh. Nice play.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
Nice
and the way
play.
to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And he knows how to use them. He's
Kick
comfortable
team.
with that team. He comfortable as hell with that team. Yeah, he built the shit out of them.
The 49er offense
Can't
set to
take
get
nothing
this
from that
drive
boy.
underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They're going to look to throw. And able to haul it in.
George,
And
here
he's
come
going
get that bitch.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Back to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a give up the middle. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 130 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the third quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 2-point conversions, that's difficult.
Was that a shot? Oh,
Out there
man.
set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Nah,
I kind of feel
on
like
this
they've
show.
reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
What up, Daddy?
In addition, they need to save as much
Hello?
time so they can
Hello?
get 2 more
What up, Daddy?
possessions.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I don't think so. Highland.
They'll drop to throw.
Highlands.
This is the time.
Highlands graduation is on June 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down.
Yeah.
He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Nuh-uh.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good
It's
yardage.
was that next
2nd and
Thursday?
6, just inside the 30.
I believe they got 2, but I think she's at 6 p.m.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has
Last night, yesterday.
This is the National Football League.
Shit, we didn't have no tickets. Oh yeah, I didn't even take my mom or nothing. It was just me and Angie, and then that side, we was supposed to be standing outside at the damn gate because they only gave them kids in that district 2 tickets. Nah, I'll get you in. I'll make sure you get in.
He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers.
Nah, Highland ain't graduated yet.
No, you are not armed.
Chief, we need to get that fire out.
All due respect.
Okay.
Chief,
Of the football. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now
He
his
ready to
third
trip.
interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
He said Brian called him and said, "Did you go to Breeze graduation?"
Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were
Probably because he's seen Aiden graduated and don't know that Aiden switched schools.
Let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football.
Because it's Brian.
Interceptions thus far.
They'll get this down to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew
Like, why nobody told me?
Shit,
we didn't have no tickets. I need to tell you nothing, big dog.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's the 2nd and 7. Over the middle, it's complete.
Oh my God.
He's got room. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They got 29 yards that time.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well
I'm
as
just,
today. When you're
I think everybody's on the first. Well, them.
don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
31st.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I didn't even tell her.
Flush to his right. And he hauls it in the end
Let me tell
zone.
you. You said 25?
San Francisco.
You
A
gotta
great
know.
play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Who is it?
It's like a group of people, but they have
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I might have took this shit off. I thought I was going to
My sister?
Touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And she at home ugly.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, you let him get one? Oh, good.
Touchdown. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the
Plus the 50, right?
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I seen her pulling out the parking lot. I didn't even know she was there.
The ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger. and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second.
I'm about to try this shit, Smooth.
I'm myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to
okay. Let me get up out of this thing.
Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a throw right sideline.
Yeah, I'll run it my next possession. I just scored.
Into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right?
I got 2 more days of work after tonight.
Receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get
we can do it when yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I was like, I thought.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
19
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now back to throw.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception.
And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably